my lifters, my clients are all extremely average people, and I'll put their progress up against anybody, because that's the primary consideration: is how often are you hitting a PR in the squat, press, bench, and deadlift. That's the only thing that matters.
And if you can't quantify these things,
you're fucking around, and that's okay.
You're just masturbating. Is what you're doing. You know, if you can't say I have increased my squat weights X number of pounds over the past 6 months, well, the other thing you haven't increased
is your muscle size. That's right. Yep.
You know, going back to the stress has to get harder, and it gets harder every time. The first time I have a client actually grind under a weight, actually really work for that fifth rep.
Like that.
I tell them.
Bone on bone, Star used to call it.
Yeah. They come out from underneath it, and they're like, man, that sucked. And I said, well, congratulations, because you got a lot more of it coming if you want to get stronger. Because it never gets any better. I tell them, it gets harder from here. It gets harder from here. And then they give me that wide-eyed look like, wow, I got to do this a bunch.
Yeah, it's not like anything else. As you get more proficient at it.
So finally, you're training.
Yeah,
exactly.
Finally, now welcome to the world of training.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Welcome to the world of training. Goodbye to the world of just fucking around. Welcome to the world of training, because it's hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's why nobody else does it but you and me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and look,
we're the only ones that do it.
Aside from the technique, after you've worked with somebody for a few months, the technique's not the thing. I mean,
no, it's not. I mean, they've already got all those problems solved.
So coaches absolve themselves of the responsibility of having to guide somebody through this hard fucking process for 2, 3, 4 years.
Yeah.
By doing shit like this, and that's what it comes down to for the professionals. It's you're allowing yourself to let people do easy stuff because it's harder to do it right.
Mm-hmm.
It's harder to do it right. It's harder to convince a 55-year-old guy that you're going to squat again next week and it's going to be heavy and it's going to suck, and keep that guy never explicitly say those things, but to keep him motivated and paying is a difficult thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it comes down to. This is why this shit is so prolific.
And that's why we have always said we are narrowcasting. If you want to appeal to a very broad market, if you want your client base to be from all walks of life and you want to have 300 clients, then what you're giving them has to be easy enough to retain people who are of typical levels of motivation, which means about half-ass unmotivated. They'll do it as long as it's not too damned hard. Right, but if if that's the way you want to run your business, that's fine. I understand a guy's got to eat, but let's not sit here and pretend between you and me that what you're telling them is actually the truth. All right, if you've got 300 clients, you're going to have 25 of them who will actually kick some ass for you. And those are the ones that make good progress.
And those are the ones that they show off.
Those are the ones that they advertise to get more of the other 275.
Yeah.
Right? And those type of people who are able to take the fifth rep of the third set of squats down to the bottom and drive it up when they don't know they can, those are the ones that make you the money, because they're the ones that sell your little rest of your bullshit program to everybody else.
Planks at RPE4. That's a thing. That's a thing that was prescribed by a barbell training organization. Planks at RPE4.
At RPE4.
It's not bad enough that you told the guy to do planks.
Yeah.
But you had to do it at RPE4. Like, don't go to RP5.
Oh, no. You're flirting with death.
And RP3 planks that.
Not hard enough.
Not hard enough.
You won't get that
hypertrophy.
hypertrophy.
RP4 is where it's at, man. This RPE shit. It all goes hand in hand with exactly what we're talking about this hypertrophy. It is permission to give yourself a very easy day.
And they can't prescribe squats because that's too much like Ripto.
Yeah, I got to call him something else. Sit to stand.
Sit to stand. I like that. Can we start calling it that?
Fine with me.
Sweet.
Hey, guys, join us next time for Starting Strength Radio. We will start things off with our normal installment of Comments from the Haters, my favorite section of the show, without doubt. And then we're going to revisit our previous topic we've dealt with kind of recently. We're going to talk about hypertrophy, what it is, what it's not, and how it's done. All right? And if you're just dying to be bigger and stronger, you're not going to want to miss this terribly important installment of Starting Strength Radio. We'll see you there.